Now I'm gonna tell you who is doing better, and that's Khloe Kardashian. You know, on this show, we've been very vocal about, you know, Khloe looking like a doormat to Tristan Thompson. Well, now she's filed for divorce, and we don't have all the details of what's actually happening. But what we do know is that she is finally walking away and ending this on a permanent basis. I have to tell you, Blue Damage, I'm extremely happy. I don't know about you, but I'm happy that she is now going to be freed from this situation. But does it make it any better that now she's a baby mama?
There's nothing wrong with being a baby mama. I just feel like she was embarrassed into it though, because I watched the entire last season of the Kardashians, and they heavy-handedly tried to shove Tristan Thompson and his baby voice down our throats. And it was really, really cringe to watch. And they were talking about having another baby, being a surrogate, and how they spent 8 months together working out with Kim as a third wheel. They tried to make us fall in love with this man so we could forget the 20 or so people that he's cheated with, all for her to be embarrassed again as the show's airing with more allegations. So I think she probably broke up with him out of embarrassment, because I read the statement, and the statement said they broke up a couple of weeks ago. But the finale just came out last week with the part 1 and part 2 of the reunion, and she was on the reunion talking about how number one, she lied on Jordyn Woods allegedly and said Jordyn Woods didn't apologize to her. But Jada Pinkett Smith's mother has receipts that show otherwise. She's still trying to make us feel like he's a good guy, and when it didn't work, that's why she broke up with him. So I just think she's embarrassed and will probably still be creeping with him on the low. I don't believe it yet. I do not believe her yet.
I mean, she wouldn't be the first woman to let her. She wouldn't be the first woman to let her baby daddy come back and get some. I mean, that's not whatever. But in terms of the apology, I mean, Jordyn Woods, I think, took responsibility on the Red Table Talk. But is she saying she didn't apologize to her directly? Is what I think she's saying.
Well, Andy Cohen asked her, and she said, no, she never directly apologized to me. And Adrienne, who is Jada Pinkett Smith's mother, said, Jordyn actually showed her the text that showed the apology. So the Smith family is calling BS and saying that it's not true. And
Yeah,
with their own eyes
did Jada let August Alsina hit? I mean, do we still know Jada's tea? I mean, do we still know Jada's tea? At this point, we're gonna take tea spillers who are spilling alleged text tea to us when they won't spill their own. No, honey, I don't do that. And I love Jada Pinkett Smith. Y'all know that. But what I'm not gonna do is sit here and watch the Smiths use their platform to try to destroy a woman, and then in the same time say, stop using your platform to destroy her. The reason why the Black community loves it is because Jada Pinkett is giving the Kardashians a dose of their own medicine. But let's be clear, it's the same situation on both sides. Both are out here in glass houses throwing stones. But I will say again, you know, let Jordyn Woods speak for herself. Let her release the text messages. Let her call foul on the play. We want to hear from Jordyn. Speaking of the Andy Cohen reunion, I thought it was really interesting to see how Kim Kardashian cut straight to the chase when they were asking whether or not they would let Jordyn be their friend again. How you gonna let a grown woman be your friend? What kind of question is that?
Well, didn't you say she was like living with one of them in like a back house or something like that?
No, Kylie asked her to.
I'm asking a real question. That's not shade, Jason.
Not a back house.
Jason,
back house.
You said that. So check this out. I think Jason was being smart and he was saying something. I took it as real fact.
Okay.
I thought that's what she was living.
I did not say that Jordyn Woods. I did not say that Jordyn Woods was sleeping in the outhouse. I said she was sleeping in Kylie's backyard.
That's not true either. Oh my God, you're all. This is such a
yes, she did. Yes, she
awesome.
lived in her pool house allegedly.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
that's what I said. The back house.
Oh my God, the connotation.
I'm from Philly. Different. The back house is the pool house. We don't have. If there's a house and there's a house behind it, it's the back house.
Damage. Blue just don't want to accept that Jordyn Woods used to sleep where the maid's mops be hanging at. Okay, that's where she lived.
The tea is Kylie begged her.
Kylie back house.
Kylie begged her to stay with her because Kylie didn't want to live alone, and they were best friends, and so she came. So
you're telling me that a white woman begged a black woman to go live in her backyard? If you don't shut the up right now.
Kardashians always have black women as pets. What are you talking about? It's like the way they do that all the time.
I'm just mad y'all had this reaction and she really lived in the back house.
No, y'all
said it like house. I said something crazy.
Wait.
The pool house.
I'm gonna get phone call. I'm gonna get phone calls. Let me clear the air real quick. You will not refer to Monica and Khadijah as black pets.
I don't know who they are.
The Kardashians like to have black people around as accessories while doing black things.
Blue, you are so reckless on this show that I live for every second of it.
I said what I said, and if they see me in the street, come see me at the next block party, and I'll say it to you. And we can have a discussion about it.
But here's the problem with this. When y'all say this stuff and I repeat it, I don't know it's shade. I'm thinking it's true. So one day I was like, oh yeah, Kardashian have black pets. And they're going to be like, Damage, what?
Damage, you knew damn well what you were doing when you asked about her living in the pool house. You're being messy.
Yeah, you started with back house.
She live in the back house.
You know damn well what back house sounds like.
Let me let this serve as an example to all of the Hollywood Unlocked supporters out there. When y'all see me be like, oh, he's so messy. Did you see what just happened? Let me recap it. Damage said that Jordyn Woods was sleeping where the mops be at, and she called Malik and Khadijah black dogs.
No, I said they keep black pets. I like the friends, but they're seen and treated like black pets.
I want no more of this conversation. I'm not going to demean.
I love you, Khadijah and Malika and all the other Ikas. Let's talk in person.
And Jordyn, let me say this to Jordyn Woods. Jordyn, I keep running into you in public, and it's always at a restaurant. We lost all this weight, and we can't stop eating. But listen, I ran into you at Craig. I ran into you at Craig. No, because Jordyn Woods, I ain't gonna lie, and I don't even want to say this.
I love her. She's a baddie.
She looks damn good. And I'm gonna tell you what else is making her look good too. That fine ass boyfriend that she got a good man. I love the fact that in the middle of Khloe staying with Tristan, you know, on that plane that had a lot of turbulence called a relationship, Jordyn's relationship was able to blossom. And I really like the guy that she's with. I don't know much about him. I know he's a basketball player. I actually saw him once at Larsa Pippen's
birthday.
No, they were friends first. He's amazing. And they were friends first. He's a very good guy. Very good guy.
Look, if Jay say he don't know much about you, that means you're doing your job. Cause
well, there's that. Yeah. I mean, I know he fine as hell. I know he's a basketball player. I know his mother died from COVID, which was so emotional to watch that. I like him. I like how he honors Jordyn. And I know every time I run into her, it's always like this look like, you know, on both parts. Because I'm like, girl, in many ways, people think I ruined her life. I think that I had to be here in order for her to have her own life. It wasn't until this story broke that she was forced out of the back house. And now
so you set her free like Harriet Tubman? Is that what you're saying, Jason? That you set Jordyn Woods free?
We're not going. Wait. Hold on. We're not going to refer. We're not going to refer to Jordyn Woods as a slave.
We called you Harriet Tubman.
Oh, you calling me a slave?
We called you Harriet.
I ain't no slave, but I will say yes. I in many ways push her out of the comfort of the Kardashian clan. And I look at her now thriving and making her own money and doing her thing. Her mother Elizabeth looks great. She with a fine ass man who honors her. She's in the position to decide if she wants to go back to the Kardashians or not, and she shouldn't because she was betrayed in many ways.
She won. So Jordyn won.
Jordyn won this, and you know what, Jordyn? Keep on doing you, boo. And I hope one day I see you in the streets and you give me a big old hug. And I'm sure that will never happen. But I am willing to accept it if you want to, because I just do my job. You know what I mean? I just do my job. And just like I came on the show and I said that Tristan Thompson was no good and Khloe needed to dump him, she must have heard me. And I'm glad she did it. Congratulations to you for both throwing out your trash. Listen, Tristan Kardashian isn't the only man who's in trouble over there with the Kardashian family. Scott Disick is also in the news because he was asked about dating younger and he said, quote, "I don't look for young girls, but they're attracted to me." And during Keeping Up with the Kardashians reunion, Scott Disick insisted that he doesn't seek out younger women to date, but instead they come to him. He's 38 years old, and now he's dating 20-year-old Amelia Gray Hamlin and says, quote, "Everybody gets this wrong, that I look for young girls. I don't go out looking for young girls. They happen to be attracted to me because I look young. That's what I'm telling myself."
Here's the thing. I'm 31 years old. I don't know where to find a 20-year-old woman at. Where did he go where he says they're attracted to him and they come to him? Where the hell are you at? Were you at the girl can't even drink yet. So where are you at? You at the playground? Like where are you finding these young girls? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. Even if you're not attracted to them and walking up to them, is it through the mall? Where you, can somebody tell me where to find a 20-year-old woman at?
I can, because all the women that he's dated that are younger are actually Hollywood royalty, and they all run in the same small circle. So the first girl he dated was Lionel Richie's daughter, and now he's dating Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin's daughter. So these are women who are already in his stratosphere because they're already part of Hollywood royalty. So it's not the same thing as going to a club and finding a random 20-year-old. And to his point, I usually, you know, I'm pro woman, and I'm always talking about sexual predators, and I believe victims and X, Y, and Z. But when I've been watching, because I watch the Kardashians a lot, I'm going to admit I watched the show in its entirety. Scott has a very young energy where his age does not match the way that he acts. If I met him on the street, I would think he was 30 based on how he acts. And as someone who often dates people who are much younger than me because they assume I'm younger, I kind of understand his point. I don't remember the last time I dated anybody over the age of 34. And I'm in my 40s now. And that's not because
Would you date a 19-year-old?
Well, of course not, because I have sense. But I'm saying because in Hollywood, the things are skewed. Jason, you can talk about this. A lot of times people are in weird situations in this industry that are not the same thing as normal life. So a 20-year-old who's been in this industry her whole life because her family is royalty is very different than the average 20-year-old girl. So I'm not excusing it, but I completely actually understand where he's coming from.
Well, let me just cut through this. Let me just cut through this onion so you can get these tears out the way. I'm 43 years old, and if you're 21 years plus, I'll you if I want to. And you know what? The problem that people have with me somebody in their 20s is because people want to always put gay and pedophilia together. You can be gay and date younger, but not be a pedophile. Let me be very clear. Have I a 21, 22, 23, 25-year-old? Absolutely. Some people will say my energy is a lot younger too, unless you catch me like today, feeling some type of way. But I have to say that I think we have to get to a place where we just agree to disagree. Some people believe date your own age. If you're 43, you should be dating people from 40 to 50. Okay. Some people believe if you're 40, you can date 43, you can date anybody from 30 up. Your personal idea of what a perfect relationship is or what an appropriate relationship is all solely based on what you believe. What we should all believe is that a person that is over the age of 18 should not be dating somebody who's under the age of 18. That's from 18 to 50, should not be dating anybody who's a kid. Now, me, am I going to be with a 19 or a 20-year-old? Or even in a relationship with anybody that's up to 23, 24, what the are we going to talk about? You know what I mean? World news.
But he's immature, though. He's immature, so it makes sense.
All right, well, look, since you're frozen and I'm ready to give up on life at this point, I'm about to go. But yes.
Let's go take a nap.
Make sure you keep coming back because this show is going to get lit, especially when I have a nap. Bye.
Bye.